Welcome back to NM Arena. In this video, we are going to discuss the measures of kurtosis. The term kurtosis is a Greek word that means bulginess. It is a measure of peakedness. Kurtosis shows the degree of peakedness of a distribution, usually taken relative to a normal distribution. So kurtosis indicates whether a distribution is flat-topped, normal or peaked. Now let us see how it is. If the curve is a normal one, a symmetric curve, a normal curve, neither peaked nor flat-topped, a normal sized curve, then it is called mesokurtic curve. And you can see the shape of the curve is like this. It is a normal curve, normal in size. And another type of curve is the curve that is more peaked than the normal curve. If the peakedness of the curve is higher than the normal curve, such a curve is called leptokurtic. This is a leptokurtic curve because it is more higher. The height is more than the normal curve. And another type of curve is where it is more flat topped than the normal curve. In that case, it is called platykurtic. And this is a platykurtic curve. So, a normal curve is used against which other curves are compared. This one is the normal curve. It has got a normal size and structure. And when this curve is higher than the normal curve, the height is more than the normal curve, we can say it is peaked, high peaked curve, that becomes a leptokurtic curve. And when this is a flat topped curve, when it is compared to the normal curve, it has got a flat topped curve, then such a curve is called platykurtic. These are the three different type of curves. Now let us see how to measure the kurtosis. The formula to be used here is beta 2 is equal to, beta 2 indicates kurtosis. Beta 2 is equal to mu 4 divided by mu 2 square. Mu 4 divided by mu 2 square. And if this beta 2 value is 3, suppose we get the beta 2 value of a distribution as 3, then we can say that the curve formed by that distribution is mesokurtic. That is, it is a normal curve. If beta 2 is equal to 3, that is a normal curve or a mesokurtic curve. If the beta 2 is a value less than 3, then that curve is platykurtic. And if beta 2 is greater than 3, the curve is leptokurtic. That is how we analyze the measure of kurtosis. This measure of kurtosis is the Karl Pearson's measure. So let us see how this mu4 and mu2 square are measured. The mu1 means sigma x minus x bar by n. X bar means the mean. So if a distribution is given and it is an individual series, so frequency is not there. So that series, we have to take the mean. We have to calculate the mean. And from each observation in the series or from each item in the series, we have to subtract the mean and take the sum of that column. X minus x bar, then sum of that column divided by n, that is mu1. And then mu2 is x minus x bar square and the sum of that divided by n, that is mu2. So when it is mu2, it is square. When it is mu3, it is raised to the power of 3. And when it is mu4, it is raised to the power of 4. There is a difference between all these four things. And here we are going to use mu2 and mu4. Now this is the formula to be used in the case of a discrete series or a continuous series where there is frequency given. So when frequency is given, the formula is mu1 is equal to sigma f into x minus x bar by n. So first we have to find x minus x bar, then multiply with f and find the sum of that. And that value divided by n, that is mu1. When it is mu2, we have to find x minus x bar, then we have to find the square of that. First find x minus x bar, then find the square of that value and multiply that with the corresponding frequency and then take the sum of that column divided by n, that is mu2. Similarly, for mu3 and mu4, we have to do the same thing but with the power of 3 and 4. Now let us see how it is applied in a problem to find the measure of kurtosis. Here a continuous series is given. The class intervals and the frequencies corresponding to the class intervals are also given. And then next our first step is to find the mid values of the class interval, which is the x. Mid value of 0 to 2 is 1, 2 to 4 is 3, 4 to 6 is 5, like that all the mid values are found here. Then next is to find the x bar or the mean. For finding that we have to multiply the f with x to get the fx. 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 3 is 9, like that we have to calculate fx for all the values and the total is 42. Then apply the formula of arithmetic mean. X bar is equal to sigma fx by n. Here 42 by 10, that is 4.2. Now we got the mean and next is we have to deduct this mean from each of these x values to get the x minus x bar. X minus x bar is this x minus the arithmetic mean that we have calculated, 4.2 in this case. So 1 minus 4.2 is minus 3.2. Here we have to consider this minus sign. It should not be ignored. It should be kept as such for calculating the measure of kurtosis. Then 3 minus 4.2 is minus 1.2. 5 minus 4.2 is 0.8, like that we have to calculate the x minus x bar. Then we have to multiply the frequency with this x minus x bar values. That is 2 into minus 3.2, it is minus 6.4. Then 3 into minus 1.2, that is minus 3.6, like that. Each of these frequencies are multiplied with each of these x minus x bar values to get this column. Next is x minus x bar square into frequency. For this, we have to take the square of these values and then multiply with the frequency. Minus 3.2 into minus 3.2 into 2, that is 20.48. Similarly, minus 1.2 into minus 1.2 into 3, that is 4.32. Like that we have to calculate this column. Next is x minus x bar raised to 3 into frequency. So here we have to take these values 3 times. Minus 3.2 into minus 3.2 into minus 3.2 into 2. That is minus 65.54. Like that all these values are calculated. Then x minus x bar raised to 4 into frequency. So these values are taken 4 times multiplied and then multiply it with the frequency to get this column. And then we have to find the mu1, mu2, mu3 and mu4 according to the formula we have already discussed. Then apply in the formula beta 2 is equal to mu4 divided by mu2 square. Then mu4 is 80.95 divided by mu2 square, 5.76 square, and the answer is 2.44. Now since the value is less than 3, we can understand that this distribution is platykurtic. So that is all about measuring kurtosis. That is the end of this video. Thank you for watching it. For more videos, subscribe the channel.